All right, guys, we are back again with another live stream. Just want to do like a little quick pre-game stream just because I didn't do a preview yesterday, so I thought I'd give you guys some content just before the game starts. Obviously, it's advantage City. City obviously won yesterday. I didn't see the game, and I should have really watched the highlights before I started the stream, but I know some people saying about I saw the penalty thing and stuff like that, and to be honest, I don't really see why everyone was making a big fuss out of it. I don't really think that was a penalty, in my opinion. I don't see what people are getting upset about. For me personally, I don't think it was ever a penalty. I know Arsenal fans are like upset and up in arms about it, but for me personally, it's never a pen. And secondly, Arteta has put us in this situation anyway, so we should be clear anyway, regardless of City getting away with it, and Leeds not getting a pen. It doesn't really matter, to be honest. We should be in a situation where we're however many points clear. I don't think it's. I just don't think it's a big deal. Like we should have done our job at Liverpool. We should have done our job when we played Liverpool at home. We should have done our job when we played Forest away. We should have done our job when we played Sunderland away. We should have been able to hold on to the 2-1, and we shouldn't have invited so much pressure by defending. We should have started attacking. We should have beat Chelsea we should have beat Chelsea away 2-2. I don't actually see what the big fuss is about. At the end of the day, and I said this as well. I'm going to look in the camera and say this. I said this before. Not letting Semenyo go to Man City could end up being a big mistake, and I can see already that he might be the difference maker in a Carabao Cup final and in the Premier League title race. So for me, it's not good enough. It's not good enough, man. We need to be. We need to win today. It's so imperative that we win today. Obviously, I think Chelsea are 6th place in the table. Let me just double check because the top 4 race is heating up. Whoever gets left out of that financially, it could really ruin them. Like I think I heard something that if Chelsea get knocked out of the Champions League, it can affect them really badly financially. I mean, it affects every team badly financially, being in the Europa League. But Man United are losing currently, so if Chelsea win, then they go. Oh no, they only go to 48th. Wait, were they even? Yeah, they'll go 4th on goal difference. So I'm not even sure if it's a big deal. Spurs are losing as well. I mean, I hope Spurs get relegated, man. That literally be so funny. And the thing is, as well, I want to talk about a couple of things. So on the City end, obviously we know Haaland's injured, but again, Semenyo steps up. And if you look at the top 3 goal scorers, let me just share the screen, guys. You can see the Prem table here. Haaland's on 22, Eagles on 18, and look, surprise, 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 Semenyo is on 14. So City have literally got 2 players in the top 3 goal scorers in the Premier League. Yeah, it's just like 36 goals between Haaland and Semenyo. Obviously, some of those came from Bournemouth, but even still, like his quality is showing. And I think I've said it once and I'll say it again. Us not getting Semenyo could end up being such a huge mistake, man. I personally think that we should have done some business in January. I've been saying for a while now that the left-hand side has been dusty. And, we've been linked with Anthony Gordon. I mean, I know some people like the idea of signing Anthony Gordon, but for me, I am not about that. I don't think Anthony Gordon is much of an upgrade on Martinelli. For me, he's Martinelli with a headband, as far as I'm concerned. Like I don't rate Anthony Gordon at all. I think he's fast. He's got a half decent strike on him, but his finishing is poor. His dribbling is bang average. He's pretty tall. I think he's like 6'1", but not for me, man. Not for me. I mean, in terms of wingers, I'd be looking at players like Nusa from RB Leipzig. I'd be looking at getting Rafa Leao, Rodrigo. I'd be looking at even getting a Bradley Barcola. And I know his stats wise, in terms of his GA, is not as good as Martinelli, but he doesn't start every game, man. He doesn't start every game. Plus, in terms of like dribbling and trickery, I think our wingers lack that completely. So I want somebody that actually has like really good dribbling and can get a ball into the box. And I think Bradley Barcola fits the bill. And obviously his finishing can improve. He's like 20. He's like, how old is he? 1 second, guys. I think he's like 23, bro. And like, he can improve. Let's see now. How old is he? Yeah, he's 23. He literally turned 23 in September. So yeah, he more or less just turned 23. I think it's so important that we do proper good business in the summer because do not bother getting Anton Semenyo, man. Do not bother getting Anton Semenyo. Big up, Blade. Thanks for checking in. Thanks for the support. I just wanted to do a quick live stream before the game. Obviously, I didn't do the preview last night. And obviously, it's Advantage City right now, man. It's Advantage City. And it's really important that we win today. Like, there's no excuses. Like, in terms of how I think the manager will go with the starting lineup, I'm going to get into that now. Yeah, make sure you hit the like button, guys. Make sure you subscribe so we can build a dark side army. The thing is, right? I think in terms of the lineup, I can see Arteta going with this: David Raya in goal, Timber right back, Gabriel Saliba in the centre back, Hincapié left back, Rice, Zubimendi, and Odegaard in the 10. If this, I hope he doesn't do this, but if this fraud dares drop Eze, if this Lego head clown dares drop Eze, I swear to God, if he dares drops Ebereche, I'm going to lose my fucking mind, bro. On the wing, Bukayo Saka. On the left-hand side, I think he'll probably go with Trossard, just because it's Chelsea. I think Trossard has historically done pretty well against Chelsea. And up front, my striker, Victor Gyökeres. I think that's what we'll go for. That's not the team I would go for. Obviously, I'm not the manager, but I think that's the team we'll go for. The team I'd go for is I'd go Timber right back, Gabriel Saliba centre back, Hincapié left back. In the midfield, I'd go Norgard, Rice, and Eze in the 10. I would, on the wing, I'd go Saka, Trossard, and I'd go Gyökeres up front. I'm hearing Havertz is fit, apparently. I'm not sure. But if Havertz was fit, I wouldn't consider starting him because this thing of like rushing players back, shoehorning players into the starting 11. This is why we keep getting these recurrent injury situations, and I'm sick and tired of it, man. I'm sick and tired of it. It's getting on my flipping nerves, man. We need to be in a situation where we are keeping our players as fresh as possible. City are on our necks. We've got the Carabao Cup final. We've got a title race, and we've got a good side of the Champions League. To be honest, I've said it before. I said it on my last stream. We need to be making that Champions League final, man. We need to be making that Champions League final. We need to be winning that Carabao Cup, and we need to be winning the league. I'm not really that bothered about the FA Cup this year because we are the highest holders of it. Obviously, I would like a quadruple, treble, double, whatever, but my main focus is the Premier League and that Carabao Cup final. I think if you win that Carabao Cup, we can go. We play City 2 games after the Carabao Cup final. We play Bournemouth at home, and then we play City away. It's so important and it's so imperative that we beat City. It's so important. It's so important. And the psychology of our team now. If we drop points from now to the end of the season, it's, in my opinion, it's City's, because if City win all of their games, they've won the title. But then on the flip side, if we win all of our games, we've won the title. So it's in the balance. But the problem is, it's Advantage City for me because they have the Etihad. And the fact that we didn't beat them at the Emirates, I knew that would be... It was actually one of my very first videos. It was like, I literally said, sack this fraud. He's a coward. Arteta's cowardice is going to could be our undoing as a fan base, as a club, and as a manager. His cowardice could cost us big this season. And I think we need to be in a position where... We needed to be in a position where we were 11, 12 points clear going into that City game. Ideally, 13 points clear, 15 points clear, have won the Carabao Cup, and then we beat Bournemouth, and then we go to the Etihad, going, regardless of what happens here, we're still going to win the league. But now it's squeaky bum time, as the Alex Ferguson used to say back in the day. Big up, Abdul. Make sure you hit the like button, bro. Big up the chat. Just doing a quick stream. I don't think many people will come in today. I'm going to do a post-match reaction, but I just wanted to just do this because I did do my preview yesterday, so I'm not going to stay on long. I'm probably going to stay on for max another 15 minutes, to be honest, but I'll be live again at about maybe 6:30, 6:45, 7, depending on when the game finishes, because what starts at like 4:30. It's like 4:30 kickoff in it. So yeah, I'll be live again today, guys. Anyway, I'll be live again. Big up, Joe, man. Afternoon. How are you feeling, man? How was everyone feeling about this game today? Because I've heard some people are a bit nervous. I think we're going to sweep Chelsea. I know they need to get the points to get into the top 4, and like financially, it's very important for them to get into the champs. But I think we sweep them today, man. I don't get nervous, but I'm starting to get a bit shaky. You know what I mean? A bit, you know what I'm saying? But all jokes aside, I don't really feel too nervous about this game. I think we win. Big up, Joe. I agree with you, Dark Side. I don't believe we win the Premier League. One more draw or loss, and it's done 100%. Arteta needs to focus on the Champions League. Yeah, if we lose one more game, like if we lose any game, and City don't drop points before us, we're cooked. Like for example, if City drop points against Leeds, a draw would have been if City drew today, and we drew today, then it's the same. Do you know what I'm saying? But because City won yesterday, it's advantage City. So I'm still confident about today, but fair enough. Score draw 1-1, 2-2. I predict 3-1 Arsenal, but the problem is that's only if Eze starts in the 10 and gets a full like 80 to 90 minutes. If Odegaard starts, you might as well. I might as well kiss my black ass goodbye, mate, because we might as well kiss that title goodbye. Because I'm telling you right now, that no shoulder guard, Martin no Asgard, Martin. Oh God, he's so. What has happened to this guy, man? He's so bad. He's so bad. It's a shame, man, because he actually used to be a good player. Now he's just rubbish, man. He's rubbish. 1-1. Fair enough, man. I'm going 3-1. I'm pretty confident we'll beat Chelsea today. Like I said, as long as Eze starts. If Eze doesn't start, I want to see Havertz in the 10, which is my second choice. But if that Beyblade, if that Odegaard, if that Martin safeguard, if that Martin no shoulder guard starts, no chance of winning. No chance of winning, man. I also think that it's very important that Gyökeres has a good game as well. Eze and Gyökeres having a good game for me, and Saka and Trossard coming in tight to the striker. I think it's so important and so imperative that we win this game today, because let's be honest, we need to get rid of this bottling tag. We need to get rid of this bottling moniker. It's so important that we just win the games and just prove to the world that we are Arsenal, that we can actually go and win the title. And honestly, I think for me, if Arteta does bottle the league again, he's got to go. He's got to go at the end of the season, because what are we waiting for? I've heard people say that I'd keep him for another season. For what? He's proven he can't get over the line 4 times in a row. The first time in Premier League history that a team's finished second 4 times in a row. Honestly, this guy's setting terrible records, bro. It's disgusting. Big up Joe again. Spurs beaten 2-0 by Fulham. So just shows that performance last week was nothing special. Yeah. I mean, Spurs, and the worst thing is that if you look at Spurs' away form, their away form is better. So yeah, like beating Spurs for me is nothing. They're in a relegation fight. Like, who cares? You know? And I don't even remember the last time we lost to Spurs. I think the last time we lost to Spurs was like the 1920 season, maybe, or the 2021 season, when we had 3 games in hand and we bottled all 3 of them. Crystal Palace, Brighton. I think Trossard got a hat trick that game. No, I think Trossard did score that game, but he might not have got a hat trick. And then obviously we went to the shit bowl and we lost, and Rob Holding got a red card, and I saw it coming as well. I can't, honestly, unforgivable. He should have been sacked then, mate. But like I said, I'm not the Cronkies. I don't make decisions, so whatever, innit? It is what it is. Yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap things there, guys. I'm gonna be live again after the game. So I'll probably see you guys at around 6 p.m. GMT. Like, subscribe, share. I'll see you guys after the game, man. Hasta la próxima. Peace.